Well, the House of Peace is a social service agency. It's owned and operated by the Capuchin Franciscans. We are a religious order that has owned and operated the House of Peace since 1968, as Sean said. It began after the so-called Milwaukee riots. I don't know if any of you were around in 1967, 68, when the African-American community got up in arms about lots of things, primarily about not being able to own houses on the south side of Milwaukee. And so there were all these marches that went across the valley, I think for 200 days. Well, besides that, there's all sorts of other grievances that the African-American community said they had about basically racism and their lack of opportunity in Milwaukee, particularly jobs moving away, schools falling apart, not having the resources they needed as a community. Everything was kind of falling apart in their community. So there was all these riots, and it began basically on 4th and Brown up here, right where the Capuchins had a parish, St. Francis of Assisi. And so then the pastors there said, we got to do something to indicate that we're at least concerned about these folks and their needs. And so that's when they decided to have an outreach program called the House of Peace. Now basically it started as a storefront where anybody could come in, and it was started by these two gentlemen. One, Brother Booker Ash, the other, Father Matthew Chuck. Brother Booker is now deceased. Father Matthew still lives at the House of Peace. And so people could come and talk to these gentlemen, and basically all they would do for them was to have loaves of bread scattered all over the place. So people could come in and get some bread at least if they were hungry, or they could talk to Booker or Father Matthew. And so it started there, just doing some very basic, simple things of having a place where people could come and experience somebody caring. So they could walk away then from this having some peace, at least in their hearts, because they knew that someone was caring. Well, right now, the House of Peace, I say that does 8 things. First of all, we give away grocery food items to about 1,000 families a month. And it's enough food to last them about 5 days. Secondly, we give away free used clothing to about 500 families a month. Now, all this clothing comes from folks like you who clean out their closet and say, I don't want to wear this anymore. It still's good. So they bring it down to the House of Peace and we give it away free. We also have a collaboration with Marquette University Law Clinic. So we have a law clinic there on Tuesday afternoons where anybody can come and talk to a lawyer free of charge. We also have a medical clinic there where anybody can come and talk to a nurse who is staffed by the University of Wisconsin Medical College and talk about anything. Actually, we have 2 nurses on staff, and they can get some tests and talk about their health issues, etc., etc. We also have a social worker on staff where sometimes we can help people out with buying a bed for them, or paying a bill if they have some real emergency needs. We also have a chapel and a priest on staff who can do some spiritual counseling and can pray with people. And then we have these free giveaways at Thanksgiving and Christmas. These are food boxes about this size, well, exactly this size actually. And there are 500 of these boxes go out for Thanksgiving and 500 for Christmas. Now inside of them are simply 21 food items that cost about $25 to fill it up. And these boxes are filled up by groups throughout the city and suburbs of Milwaukee.